Right, a little plot update. We haven't been down for about a week, so it's interesting to see how things have changed. Today's job is to get our runner beans and climbing French beans planted. The problem is, we've still got the canes to put up, which are still in the greenhouse where they've been over winter, saving them from a bit of the weather. So the plan is to move those and then move our greenhouse potatoes outside, and that should leave the greenhouse free for some tomatoes. So if we have a quick wander around the plot, the pear and wild flower bed is looking good. Helps if I don't fasten the microphone to the pear tree. So I'm going to wander around past the black currants to the sweet peas that went out last week, and they seem to be doing quite well. Not too much slug damage, some little bits, but not too bad at all. The kiwi has now done its usual rampant trick. I was planning to keep that prune back this year, but maybe not. Cherry tree looks a mess, just battered to death by pigeons. Whizzing round to the honeyberries. Really will have to check if they're okay. So today's plan is to fill up this bed with our climbing French beans and runner beans, and that's today's main job. Salad leaves aren't looking too bad. No our lettuces. There's plenty of fruit and lots of bees still on our summer fruiting raspberries. Lots of flower on Loch Ness, our thornless blackberry. These were the last brassicas that were planted out. Both club-resistant varieties seem to be going okay, seem to have survived the hot weather. And over here I can see a first delight, if it's been left by the slugs, is an almost red strawberry. But that means there's another job to get the nets out. But there we are, the possibility. First red strawberry of the year. Over on this side we have a mixture of potatoes. They were all frosted, they've all recovered, they're all growing really well. No worries about those. Odd weed has managed to get through the weed control fabric, so they may want a quick tidy up. The cardoon has survived the wind. It's still in one piece. How much longer it will manage, I don't know. Main perennial bed is looking alright. Stuff surviving. Casablanca early potatoes, once again recovered from frost damage. Not looking too bad. A few odd wrinkly looking specimens. I don't quite know why they look so different. early brassicas, extremely healthy looking. In there you can probably just see first Calabrese heads forming. With a bit of luck they'll be ready first, then on to our Regency Cabbages, and just beginning to form, and finally cauliflower Helsinki, they'll be the last. Peas now got some sticks and they seem to be climbing up there quite well. Now head through the fruit area to the other part of the plot. Red currants are starting to redden up. Definitely, will we need to cover them or not? A risk. These are our parsnips, sown a month ago, and we may have half a dozen. Even that might be a bit of an overestimate, so we're going to try and re-sow those today. Vivaldi potatoes, they didn't get frosted because they hadn't come up when the frost arrived. More potatoes, 2 rows of kestrel, Nadine in the middle, 2 rows of Orla, and a final row of Amour. Here, 2 rows of peas, Oregon sugar snap. They've been in good 2 weeks, maybe 3, virtually nothing. And these are a variety of what were supposedly mushy peas, and it looks like we might as well re-sow something else in there too. So we'll have a look at Sue's second set of sweet peas, which went in just before the hot weather last week. Looks like she'll have some cut flowers. I think these are alright. I think they're doing alright. Can't see any slug damage, that's the main problem. We've got half a dozen courgette plants. I think they're just about surviving. Our second crop of broad beans, these are Robin Hood, and they are just starting to germinate, so it's taken them about 3 weeks. Our autumn sown onions have done well, and I think they're now ready to harvest as and when we need some. Look to be a really good crop. These potatoes were all badly frosted, and they are recovering steadily. few more cut flowers, Sweet Williams. I'm sure this is a problem with most of our seeds this year. There's a slug. There are a few seeds coming up, but I'm guessing slugs have had most of them. And our final disaster, carrots, sown over a month ago. And there's nothing, not a carrot.
There's an odd carrot coming up, but it is an odd one. Look there.
Yeah, so today's job, resow carrots. Oh, I've just spotted 2 star carrot seedlings. That's as good as it gets. So we'll just have to see what happens.
See our slug trails.
We've got a strawberry ready over the other side. And just for good measure, red currants going red. Sue's refurbished raspberry bed, autumn fruiting variety, all gold, looking really good now. Just a little bit of weeding to do at this end and they'll be fine. So I'm now off to do our runner beans and climbing French beans. The really good news is it's spotted of rain.
Jan shouted across there.
I heard Jan shout.
I'm going.
Right, I'm going to do this bit then.
I don't think it will. I think I'll have to do it again.
So I'm just doing an update on what we've got done today. So greenhouse has been tidied up and it's now ready for tomatoes, cucumbers, melons. Don't know. Might try something different. Posts are in to protect the cranberries. They're not the blueberries. Posts are in to correct. The posts are in to protect the blueberries. And today's main task was to get our runner beans, climbing French beans planted. So posts are in, plants are in, and they've been watered in. Not much more we can do. And the only other thing I've done today is our potato plants, which went in these big air pots early on in the greenhouse, have come out to stand here. They actually look to be behind the outdoor potatoes. I've got absolutely no idea why. I can leave them, see what they have on. Well, that's it. Hope you've enjoyed today's visit to the plot.